Coach, tell me about the Charlotte Country Day game. What went right? What went wrong in that ball game?
Well, we knew we were going to be a little bit out athleted, I guess you could say. They were very athletic, and when you play an athletic team, you got to be really dialed in on your reads, your keys. You can't false step. You can't do nothing wrong to have a chance. And our kids fought hard. They got some really good football players. Quarterback's a stud. Khalil Wright, he's a good kid that can go two ways. He can beat you in the air, he can beat you on the ground, and that dynamic from him was really tough for us defensively. And then throwing it to the Florida State wide receiver, Braylon Clark, that was just a dynamic that was tough for us. But we held strong and felt like we had a chance to win there with 3 or 4 minutes to go until we didn't convert on the 4th and 2. And so proud of our kids' effort. Long trip, an environment that I'm not saying that we're not used to, but it's not your typical SMC or Western North Carolina environment. Playing at a private school. Fans, there wasn't as many people there. It was kind of a different atmosphere. And so it was good for us just to get that long road trip out of the way. It's kind of that playoff feel type game, week 1, against a good team. Coach Whitman's done a real good job. It's, from last year to this year, I would say probably one of the most improved teams that, I've seen in my coaching career, because they were very physical, they were very disciplined, and had some athletes to go with that. But our kids done a real good job battling. I think we played with a lot of grit. Played pretty clean, didn't have no fumbles. Penalties were very, very few and limited, and so I was proud of that. And offensively, I think we rushed the ball for not quite 300 yards, and so not bad on 45 carries. So it's one of those things, just keep getting better. We feel like we played a good opponent, and so we're going to put this one behind us and correct and fix and get better and get ready for Smoky Mountain this Friday.
What about Smoky Mountain? They come here, and they're always a tough customer, the historic rival.
Yeah, the rivalry, is a big one, and so we just got to keep our kids focused on the game and not necessarily don't trash talk, don't play dirty, whatever, that sometimes can be in rivalry games. But it's one of those things where we got to get better, focus on us. We know Smoky Mountain's going to play us hard. Coach Postell, in his first year, I worked for him when I was at Tuscola, and so I know what he's going to do with his kids as far as he's going to have them prepared, he's going to have them motivated. He's a great football mind, and so it's going to be a good night for two teams to go at it that have been long-time rivalries here in Western North Carolina. But good to be home. 3.5-hour ride last week, so being able to just walk out the field house and go play is going to be fun this week.
Go Maroon Devils.
Go Devils.